Hi, my name is Dawn Belfon, and I was asked to talk about a time when I felt like I was out of place and a time when I felt like I was in place and what that experience was like. I remember working at a particular job where I was asked to do medication monitoring for a patient. Now, it was a temp job and I was not fully trained for it, but nonetheless, I went on the visit that day, and when I entered the client's unit, it was a mess. He thought I was the maid, so he asked me to clean his house. So I said to him, "Well, I'm not here to clean your house. I'm here to do your medication monitoring." And he got upset and decided to come after me. So I hightail out of there and got in my car and I left. Flash forward to today, the role that I'm in. I work as the director of social services for a nonprofit agency. And when I'm meeting with patients and meeting with different clients and staff, I'm very confident and I know what I'm doing. I'm able to flow in my role because, for one, I'm trained. In the previous position, I was not trained, so I felt out of place. I did not feel confident. And I think training was a huge part of the reason why I ran out of it that day, because I did not know what to do when he decided to come after me. I remember also being at a particular church community where the pastors discerned that there was a call of God on my life. And I remember one day hearing him say, "You're called." And I said, "Well, yeah, I feel like I'm called." And before I knew it, they were asking me to preach. They were out of town one day, and they asked me to fill in for them. So the minute they asked me, I felt like the Lord had something to say. I felt like there was a word in my spirit. So I did the best I could, did some research, and delivered the word. But I felt that I would have benefited from some training. That's why I'm such a big believer of training. My delivery was good. I think that people were blessed, but the principles that I know now after attending Change College, as far as knowing how to rightly divide the word, how to pull out principles out of scripture, how to read scripture in context, and how to do application, I did not know then. And training would have helped me then to do even a better job. I think that placing anyone in any position that they're not equipped to do is dangerous. I think, and even in discerning your call, you have to be in a body of believers who would come alongside you and help you flesh out what God is calling you to do, and then help develop those skills and develop what the Lord and those giftings that the Lord has placed in our lives. And I believe that you will never be in your full or even function in the place that God has called you to function in if you're not fully trained. So that's my take on it. In my first job, I was not trained. This my job that I am in currently. I am definitely in my niche. I am definitely in the position that I feel like the Lord has me to in this season. Even now where I am, I feel like I am more trained than when I was in my previous church. So I'm able to discern and know when God is calling me to do different things and knowing what He's calling me to do. In my previous church, I didn't have anyone to walk alongside me and help develop what they thought that God was doing in my life. I didn't feel like they did a good job of helping me discern that before putting me out in front of people to preach.